Well, Tommaso, 17 years old, 26 after the short program. Second event, 12th in Courchevel in week 1. So he's had a lot of time to train from week 1 till the final Grand Prix here in Egna. And he'll skate to The Show Must Go On by Queen Innuendo. And another of them bites the dust. 90.24 personal best. Well, for Tommaso BARISON from Italy, interesting study, really an interesting case. This is a very powerful skater, wonderful athlete. Sort of choppy, basic skating skills, so not terribly smooth as he moves from element to element. Carries really good flow, though, so he doesn't have to work too hard. Looks like he's maybe a little hurt coming off the ice, and that could have been part of the problem throughout this program. There's the double axel. Really nicely done off the top of the program. You see good technique, good speed coming into this triple Lutz. Big lean forward and has to turn out of it. And there's the triple Salchow, a little stiff on the landing, but good technique. And triple loop. and manages to get the free leg back into sort of a semi-twizzle on the landing edge, and there's a triple toe loop, and then way too far forward. Looked like he was getting tired then, or maybe there was some other sort of issue. But I felt throughout the program that wasn't always aware of where he is in the air as he's coming down, and that's something that you learn to feel. And so when you're in practice and you have a good jump, you have to think about what did that feel like and try to replicate the feeling of that, the timing of that. And if you don't know when the jump is going off or you don't know when it's good, then you don't have a reference point. So you're in the air for no more than 0.06 seconds on a jump. And so you don't have a lot of time to think and calculate. You have to have that feel. And when you don't have that feel, you never really know when you're off, and it's not instinctive to make a correction. So some skaters are amazing. They're like cats. They just know that they're off, and they get their feet somehow down onto the ice and somehow land the jump. Maybe poorly, but they land it. And the others just get lost in the air a little bit and not quite sure where they are. And that's just a skill that is through repetition, hopefully repetition of good elements, because that helps you remember what they feel like. Such a sport of feeling, because it's so quick, you don't have time to really analyze as you leave the ground. You have to sense it. Well, season's best at 90.24 for Tommaso BARISON of Italy. He needs an 81.14 to take the lead. Should be able to do that based on that program, but may not reach the season's best yet. Just too many mistakes throughout that program. 83.82. Now, second in the free program, but he does take the lead with a 129.44 for the competition. He's got lots of power, lots of speed, lots of potential, just lots of work to do, and it's just repetition, run-throughs of programs, better conditioning,